Hey guys, the White Phoenix welcomes all of you to another Art of Box. Another look at the whimsical world of the delights of video game box art and what are contained within said boxes. You know, the stuff we all love and all that jazz. And this time round, it's the turn of a maybe slightly lesser known console sometimes. It's often ignored compared to its compatriots, the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64. I am talking, of course, about the Sega Saturn, and the game featured today is Dragon Force, one of the most sought after titles for the system. This was pretty pricey for me to get a hold of back in the day. I'm glad I did. But you know about that? Let's have a look at the box and check this out. This is more like an actual CD or DVD box compared to what you got with the PlayStation. That had the smaller jewel case. This had this gigantic thing. Look at it, it's like a book almost. Feels very chunky and very voluminous. It has presence, which is one of the main things of it. You've got a great big Sega Saturn prominently displayed there, and the wonderful title, which is Dragon Force. It seems to be a law of nature that if you put the words dragon and force together, they exude strength. They just jump off the box at you like this. Dragon Force! That was a band call, and they do good, don't they? And on here you can see we've got a delightful bit of anime style artwork featuring all the main leaders of each kingdom. You've got, I think it's Wayne, is it Wayne or Wine? I don't know how it's name pronounced. But he's like the main dude with the sword, that looked quite badass. I forget the names of all of these. I know it's, is it Goldark, I think his name is? He's like, I can't remember, he's like sort of a big bad one. He's not, well, not the big bad, but a bad one. There's Terrace, and some of us who I can't remember their names, but there's most of the principal characters there, as you can see. And it also displays compact disc. Yep, always important to know what your games are coming on, that's for sure. Let's flip up, and on the side there you've got a little, I don't even noticed that before, it's a little chibi version of one of the characters there, as he appears in game actually, I do believe. And there's Dragon Force and Sega Saturn. See, it's just like a book, isn't it? It looks like it's designed to go on a shelf, and it does quite nicely, I must say. Flipping it to the back. Now this is slightly different because on a lot of Sega Saturn games, I'm sure there's normally a white background on some of them. I might be mistaken though. I think that mine might be going. Probably, I'm 31, you know. But we have Dragon Force, and of course, lovely little screenshots showing you the game there, and some of the very awesome battle scenes. It is a very good game, I must say. It's a strategy RPG, anime style, and very fun to play and watch. It will take you a while as you've got to beat it with each character. This is definitely going to have to go on the channel at some point because it's a brilliant game. See what you've got all the blurb in different languages, which is kind of a Sega thing. And let's just read the English one. Here we have: Step forth, brave warrior. The destiny of the world of the destiny of the world of Legendra, what a name, lies solely in your hands. Play as one of the 8 warlords, each with a unique storyline, to conquer the evil forces of magic in this incredible role-playing stroke strategy game. Yes, not very easy to get a hold of this game anymore, I must say. It's sadly only one player, no 2-player mode. Geignite ab 12 yard. I know he's 12 years, that's the German sort of classification thing. Dragon Force is a trademark of Sega Enterprises Limited. Original game copyright Sega Enterprises Limited 1996. English translation Working Designs 1996. Working Designs were good at this thing apparently. You got your barcode there for use with PAL and French CCAM Sega Saturn systems. I don't know what CCAM is, but I assume it's pretty. Considering this works on a CCAM as well as PAL, it must be pretty similar. Oh, and you must be at least level 11 to play this game, according to Elspeth. So there you go. Attention, don't know what that says, that's French. My French isn't that great. This was assembled in the UK, so you know, it's nice to see that. And I mean, he's like China, Taiwan or whatever, but something was actually assembled in the UK. Shock her, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, Dragon Force. I do quite like the Sega Saturn boxes. Well, on the outside anyway of it. Just the whole book-like feeling. It feels substantial, you know what I'm trying to say? Let's take a look inside, shall we? Oh, what's this? Little slip of thing. Oh, right. These are cheat code. This is a cheat code of sort I wrote down a long time ago. I can't remember what it does actually. I think it accesses the debug mode, if I remember right. But that's a thing. That's not up at all. That's what I have. There is the game itself. The disc is slightly less appealing to look at than the box art, but what can you do? It comes out pretty easily. It's in pretty good nick after all this time, but anyway, it's fine. It's fine. The only thing about these boxes is that the discs didn't really stay in place that well. This one's, look at it, does. I'll just put that back. I'll just show you, yeah, put that there. It clips in quite well, but some of them, if this thing gets broken here, they'll fall out very easy. I had a couple of games like that. I might still have a couple of games like that, so gotta watch yourself. But these things, at least you can drop them and your disc is going to be relatively safe. That's the main thing. We have a good old chunky manual, a little bit worn in places, but that's how I go. And look, Sega! I like it, I like it. This is a manual. Yes, let's have a quick thumb through this. Oh yes, the manual's been in better shape, but this is how it was when I got it. So, oh, here we go. It gives you a profile of each different kingdom that's in the game. Highland Kingdom. The kingdom is known for its farming, agricultural and forestry industries, all which are under private ownership. These products are not only used locally, but are also exported to other nations. The most pressing economic problem is the lack of industrialised work. Tools, equipment and other manufactured items are imported from other nations. Well, so why are all these nations at war then, if they need something to help out? But that's kind of interesting how they went into all the details of it, and here we get biographies of the characters. There's Wayne himself. Yes, after becoming the King of Highland at the age of 17, Wayne quickly I'm sure it's Wayne because it looks that way, I was spelling. Quickly displayed his ability to be a capable and compassionate ruler. His enemies know him as an extremely cunning and brilliant warrior. His reputation has grown and spread through all of Legendra, causing many of his enemies to defect to Highland in order to join him. Fun fact though, he kinda sucks at fighting the last boss, just so you know. He's got his friends Nolan, Rudger, Gallum, Nina and Link! I forgot about that. There's a Link in this game. This is the only other game that has a character named Link in it. It's not Zelda's Link. That always gave me a giggle, that one. I wonder if it's a reference somehow. I have no idea. Oh, you get a nice little picture of the Saturn there as well. I forgot to show you that. And you get it's nice information on all the different kingdoms, all the different bunch. Yeah, get some of their names here. That nice artwork as well, even if it's not in colour. Oh, know your control pad. Yes, it is important to know these things because without the control pad, you ain't going to be gaming. Yes, tells you all the buttons you need to know. We will need to do for this game. It's quite an in-depth game. There's a strategy layer, there's a battle layer, there's a great big map. Look at that. Very detailed and thorough manual this is. Oh, there's a German one. Yes, quite happy with that. They did a really good job with this game and its presentation overall. Can't forget my little cheat code. Overall. And I think the Sega Saturn itself is a bit underrated, as are its game boxes, I would say. This isn't the first thing you think of when you think of a video game box. You're more likely to think of the PlayStation or maybe the old Mega Drive and SNES, but I quite like this. They did a good job, and it's a great game to boot. So, that was a look at the box art of Dragon Force. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like, comment and share if you did so, and if you fancy it, fire up that subscribe button. Cheers very much for watching. Keep your fire burning, and I'll see you guys next time.